Now, welcome back to another episode of WTF EA Sports. Now, today's one might be the biggest I've ever made. Now, you could argue, you know what, this is going to be a pretty weird video. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I probably wasn't going to make this video, not because of what the content is or anything like that. I've actually, done something to my jaw. I'm not joking, I had boxing this morning, you know, I caught a couple of slaps, and my jaw just seems to have, come out of place a little bit. But, you know, the grind goes on, I suppose. So, yes, we got an episode of WTF EA today, and it's the craziest episode I've ever made. It's not really about Ultimate Team and the cards or anything like that. Like when I do when I've done this before, okay, we've taken a look at basically like ratings and stuff and how they're wrong. But today is actually how, you know, Ultimate Team is illegal in some countries. Illegal. That's right. If you are looking to get yourself your own little FIFA card like me, my little icon or legend card, me and Ryan Giggs, boys and girls, I mean, that is what I've got. Check out allfoot.com. Their link will be in the description down below. If you use the code Rossi, it'll get you 5% off as well. They got loads of things on their website. You can send your photo in there, get your custom FIFA card. They got phone cases, but the big boy, the main thing is the FIFA card, guys. If you want your own, you know what to do. Link in the description. So we've got groundbreaking news today, okay, that's featured across Belgium and the Netherlands, okay. So two big nations that play a lot of FIFA, a lot of Ultimate Team, two very big footballing nations, of course, and they're going to be affected by this massively. So let's probably get into the video. If you like these episodes of WTF EA, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. I want to get 2,000 likes on this video. The last one at 2,000 likes, which is absolutely insane. I said I'd buy one of you guys one of these cards, which I'm going to get around to doing this week. So if you guys want one of them, drop a like down below. Now, this article is actually on BBC News, okay, so this is how concrete it is. All right, now let's have a look at the title here. Video game loot boxes declared illegal under Belgium gambling law. So apparently video game loot boxes are in violation of gambling legislations according to the Belgium Gaming Commission. Now you're thinking, Rossi, what's this got to do with FIFA? Well, loot boxes basically give random rewards, and they can be acquired either through gameplay or spending real cash. So FIFA packs, FIFA points, if you like, are sort of counted in that same bracket. But listen to this, okay, they must now be removed from video games in Belgium, and companies like EA, who publish the popular FIFA series, could now be subject to criminal law. Now, failure to comply with this, okay, may lead to an €800,000 fine and up to 5 years in prison for the publishers. So if EA don't, you know, remove FIFA points or packs or whatever from their games in Belgium, then the publishers could potentially go to prison, and there could be, you know, the company could get a massive fine. Now, they ain't bothered about the fine, they got serious money in the bank. But one thing they don't want, and that's the publishers to get 5 years in prison. I mean, no one wants that. Belgium's Minister of Justice, okay, I'm not going to say his name because I'm going to get that completely wrong, was keen to focus on how children are confronted with loot boxes, calling the mix of gaming and gambling dangerous for mental health. So apparently the punishments, okay, which I just talked about, the fine and the prison sentence, could be doubled when minors are involved. So for 6-year-olds buying packs, then, you know, in Belgium, then, mate, there could be serious repercussions and serious problems. Now, at the minute, okay, the UK and the US are pretty safe here, okay. Now, if you take a look at this, the Belgians' decision is in contrast to the UK and US, who have both ruled the loot boxes do not contradict their gambling regulations. So for people like me who play Ultimate Team here in the UK, for people like you who obviously play in the UK and the US, you know what, it's not going to affect us just now. It may do in a future reference, because this could start a lot of things, what Belgium have done. Now, Netherlands have also done it, which we're going to talk about later on in the video. Now, the BBC actually contacted EA Sports for a comment, but a spokesperson for the company told the gaming news website Game Industry it would welcome the dialogue with Minister Jeans, not really sure how to say his name. But he also denied that any of its games could be considered gambling, so they completely disagree with what the Belgian Gambling Commission have actually come out and said. EA come out and said this: "We strongly believe that our games are developed and implemented ethically and lawfully around the world and take these responsibilities very seriously." Wow. So what the Belgian Gaming Commission actually did, they investigated 4 games, okay, FIFA 18, Overwatch, CSGO, and Star Wars Battlefront. Now, I don't play any other games. I don't play Overwatch, CSGO, or Star Wars. I know they're all really popular games and have their version of loot boxes. You know, I don't really know. I play a bit of PUBG and Fortnite, but they don't really have loot boxes, do they? I don't think. So apparently the only game, okay, only Battlefront, was found not to be in violation of the law after developer EA temporarily halted microtransactions completely following negative feedback. So all the other 3 games, CSGO, Overwatch, FIFA 18, they're all going to be, you know, not in Belgium or whatever, or they're going to have to change their game completely. So the most important bit of information, okay, for us guys, us UK and US people, it doesn't look like it's going to affect us just yet. The US authorities actually decided that games using loot crates did not constitute gambling because players do actually get some sort of reward when they acquire a box. So I suppose when you open a pack on FIFA, you know, you might spend, say, I don't know, 300 FIFA points. You may not get much in a pack, but you're still getting something. So it's not a gamble, it's not a risk, because you actually are getting something. If it was a way that you could completely lose that FIFA points and get absolutely nothing back, no cards, no nothing, that would be considered gambling. But you do actually get something, and that is the difference. That is the fine line here between what's gambling and what's not gambling, and the UK and the US see it as that, you know, they see it as it's not technically gambling, but Belgium and the Netherlands have also come out and said it's gambling. So what's going to happen at EA next year in them countries? So last year, well, what happened here? Last year, the UK Gambling Commission declared loot boxes don't constitute gambling, something which the New Zealand gambling regulator agreed with. So New Zealand, you're pretty safe as well. But here we go. Netherlands have made the same decision as Belgium, so they're joining them. The Belgian Gaming Commission has ruled that some loot boxes are illegal, following a similar decision recently made by the Netherlands. But listen to this, okay? The Dutch gaming authorities actually set a deadline of June the 20th, 2018 for the publishers to make the necessary changes to their games to comply with the Dutch law by applying for a gambling license and removing addiction-sensitive elements from loot boxes. So, mate, this is going to be quite interesting, okay? So, we want to know what's going to happen to FIFA 18 by June the 20th in the Netherlands, okay? What's going to happen to the game in that country? Are they going to remove packs completely? Are they going to remove FIFA points? Are they going to make it? I don't know what they're going to do. Guys, if you know any solutions to this for EA, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd be interested to hear some thoughts. So, yeah, I mean, EA and FIFA their game could change completely forever, to be honest. I mean, it looks like the Netherlands and Belgium are going to agree with that. It looks like the UK, US, New Zealand, and stuff like that are deeming not to be classed as gambling, so they don't need to go get a gambling license, or they don't need to, you know, I don't know. They just seem to be pretty safe in a minute. We seem to be pretty safe. Now, the big killer, all right? The big killer. Now, EA get a little bit lucky here, okay? Because we've got Team of the Season around the corner, which is probably one of their most profitable times when it comes to packs, okay? Because everyone's trying to open packs to get their blue card. Now, they got till June 20th to sort this issue out, and you know, Team of the Season's well done and dusted by then, so they can still get all the pack money from the Netherlands and Belgium and stuff for that date before they have to make the changes to the game. So that's worked out pretty well for them. I mean, the whole thing's pretty bad for them, but that, you know, a little bit of luck's gone their way there, I guess, because they get to get that money from Team of the Season from these countries too. So yes, guys, I mean, this is the latest episode of, you know, WTF EA Sports. I sort of can't really believe what I've actually talked about in this video, to be honest. I think for me personally, you know, I obviously do spend a lot of money on pack that because I'm doing it for videos and stuff like that, and I do like to sort of like the game anyway, but I do a lot of it for videos. I don't know, maybe they can make it so in these countries that you had to be 18 or older to open packs and get a little bit of a gambling license in these countries, if that's what the country requires. I don't really know. So yeah, but do they really want to do that? You know what I mean? Like, do they actually want to make their game 18 plus? I mean, that's another thing. You know, they want people to be able to play the game, but they don't want, you know, because obviously it's a free plus game. They want people to play the game, but they don't want people to open packs that are older, you know, that are 3 years of age. That's what they don't want. So yeah, I don't really know what's gonna happen here. I don't really know what's gonna happen with any of these games, but yeah, this is the weirdest episode of WTF EA I've probably ever made. Let's be honest, it probably is. Now also, whilst I'm here, I just want to talk about something that someone mentioned in the comment section of my most recent WTF EA. I think we talked about Mo Salah's sort of mental season, and the mental cards he's had. So Salah started the game this year with an 83 rated card, and he's got the most cards of anyone on the team this year, I believe. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, his highest card is 98 rated card. And we still have Team of the Season to be announced, okay? So, Team of the Season to be announced, as I was just mentioning to you guys a minute ago. What is Salah going to get? If he's already got a 98 rated card, they can't make him less than that, surely. They can't make him like a 97, but they can't make him a 99, can they? I mean, he's had a very, very good season. I mean, who's got a 99 this year? Ronaldo got a 99, yeah. So we're saying, you know, Mo Salah could get the same rating as Cristiano Ronaldo this year for Team of the Season. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if that should be the case, but I mean, it could happen. I suppose it could happen. Surely they wouldn't make a Team of the Season card 97 rated, make it less than his, you know, Player of the Month card. Surely not. I think they sort of messed up there. Obviously, they had a Player of the Month 89, then a Player of the Month 92. Then they jumped it to 90. No, what am I on about? Okay, I've just made a big mistake. He's actually got 93, 92, and an 89. Okay, that's what I was on about. But jump between 80, 98, and 93 is quite big. Maybe they should have made his most recent card 95, and then made his Team of the Season, you know, 98 if they like, or 97. Because they've gone so big and the gap's so big, I don't know what they're going to do. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this video of WTF EA Sports, drop a like and a thumbs up down below for the weirdest episode I've ever made. I think this is weird. I don't know what's going on. Obviously, 2,000 likes would be absolutely insane. If we do get it, then you know what? I'm probably gonna buy another one of these. I've already got one person one of these, which I'm gonna be announcing very, very soon. But because obviously these take a little bit of time to make. But if you want your own, there is a link in the description, allfoot.com. Obviously, use Rossi for a nice little. Is that this? Use Rossi for a nice little 5% discount. But anyway, guys, take it easy. Have a good day. See you guys in another video tomorrow, doing daily uploads. Peace. A little stronger now.